Hi, I'm Nikki Tierney, registered dietitian, personal trainer from A Healthy Balance, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Deskercise, bringing fitness to your workspace. Did you know that the average American sits for 7.5 hours a day? That can lead to muscle stiffness and tightness, pain and discomfort. Now, not all of us have a desk job sitting in front of a computer. Some of us are in a vehicle on the road, some of us are on our feet all day, but no matter where you work, the fact is that most of us are sedentary for most of the day. Here are some simple stretches that you can incorporate to help to alleviate some of that stiffness and tightness. It can also help to reduce stress levels and give you a little bit of an energy boost. We're going to start with the place that most people neglect to stretch, which is your hands. Simple hand stretch is just clenching your hands in a fist and then opening them wide. Now, you might think that you don't really need to stretch your hands, but if you're on the computer typing, if you're driving all day, if you're using a mouse, those muscles can get a little bit tight. Extend one arm straight out, stretching out your forearm and your wrist. You're going to press your hand down gently, don't force it. You should feel a little bit of a stretch across your forearm, upper forearm. Then you're going to come back this way and just gently press your wrist back. So you should feel a little bit of a stretch on your forearm. You want to make sure that you stretch out your chest. A lot of times, whether you're sitting or standing, many of us tend to get a little bit hunched over, and that can tighten up those front pectoral muscles. Easy way to do this is to just extend your arms straight out to the side. Keep your palms facing forward. Staying up, whether you're sitting or standing, staying up nice and tall, and then you're just going to gently press your arms back. Think about pulling your shoulder blades together. So you should feel a nice stretch from, you might feel it in your hand, from the bottom of your wrist all the way across your arms, through the front of your shoulder, through your chest muscles. Simple way to stretch your back is to lace or clasp your hands right in front of you, arms out nice and straight, staying up nice and tall, and then think about pulling your shoulder blades apart. So if you were to see it from a side view, I'm not leaning forward, you're here, and then just think about pulling your shoulder blades apart. That's a nice, easy stretch that you can do whether you're sitting or standing. To stretch your neck and relax your shoulders, there's a couple of different simple stretches that you can do. One is just simply dropping your ear down to your shoulder. Again, staying up nice and tall. You don't want to lean forward, you don't want to force it. Just bend that ear to shoulder, back to center, and then the other way. You can drop your chin to your chest, so just looking straight down. And then shoulder rolls is a way to kind of get some of the tension out of your shoulders, especially if you carry your stress there. A lot of us tend to kind of sit with our shoulders up under our ears. So just nice, simple shoulder rolls can help to loosen up those muscles a little bit so that we can relax our shoulders. Now, to stretch some of your lower body muscles, many of us have tight hip flexors, especially if we're sitting all day long, and that runs right across the front of your hip joint. So a simple way to stretch that, you don't have to get down on the floor, is to stagger your stance. You're gonna reach one hand up overhead and then bend slightly towards your side of your front leg. So you should feel a stretch maybe down the side of your abs on your obliques and then across the front of your hip joint. Hamstring stretch is something that you can do sitting or standing. You're going to stagger your stance again, but you're going to keep your weight evenly dispersed. You're then going to pop your foot up in the front so that your weight is on your back foot and your front heel. You're then going to bend at the hips. You want to keep your back nice and straight and gently lean over your front knee. So you should feel it right up the back of your leg. And the last one is glutes. When our glutes are tight, it can pull on our back and cause low back pain. So nice, easy, simple way to stretch out your glutes. When you're sitting, you're going to cross one leg over the other, making a figure 4 so that you have your ankle over your opposite knee. Again, like you did with hamstrings, you're going to sit up nice and tall, back straight, and then you're going to gently lean forward over your front leg. Making sure that you want to keep that leg that's across, you want to try to keep your shin parallel to the floor. So I hope you found these tips and stretches to be helpful, and we'll see you next time.